This is an illustration of how easily you can set up your own online auctions. And the online auctions are very easy to market. You simply put out a press release indicating to the public that your surplus is now available online, and you will be inundated with bidders. It's very, very simple. It's happened every time, and you'll end up with thousands of local bidders. So it really helps increase the prices at which you sell property. So one of the things I'm going to do is show you how you can create multiple lots at the same time. This first page is where you would put in general information about the auction, and that shows on the public site. But if we go over here to the auto lot section, and if I look up specific series of inventory items that I know that I want to put up for auction, so I'm going to select this one, and this one, and this one. And what I can do is I can set up my start date. I'll use today's date, and I'm going to put it earlier than today so they'll show up immediately. You can put these dates in the future, of course, and plan your auctions ahead of time. And we'll do the closing date, say this time here, and at 6 o'clock in the evening. And I use military time because it formats it very nicely without me having to type each of the aspects of the colon and the PM and AM and so on. And then here we're going to separate the closing times by a minute, because you don't want all the lots to close at exactly the same time. Otherwise, bidders may not be able to have the opportunity to bid on them all. And of course, you know, most of the bidding takes place towards the end of the auction, just before the closing time. So now we're going to go ahead and create these lots, and you'll see they've already got their special bid, their starting prices, I'm sorry, and reserve prices. And we might even add a buy now price. For example, let's say that we want this one to be a buy now price of 40. We can put that in here. So essentially you can do everything you need here, and if you want to make it a featured lot, you can check a box here. And so now if we go and look at the public site, and we go ahead and I'm logged in, you can see here, if we go and refresh this public site, just so that you can see that those lots have now shown up. And so here are the lots that we just created. I'm not sure which ones they were actually, but these are the new lots that are right here. And of course you can have lots of these, many of these things in the same category. Here's the thing with chairs. And the one thing about having items in one category is if you click on a lot to view it and to place bids, for example, the other items in the category show here, and there'll be a scrolling list of them. So you can very quickly toggle between auction lots in the same category. And here, of course, you can see the different images and so on. So if I go ahead and place a bid on this right now, I will see my bid, and anybody else who's watching that at the same time will see that same bid. And let me just go ahead and find that lot on another screen, and I'm going to go ahead and place a bid from another bidder right now, and you'll see that other bid shows up, and so I can click on bid now again if I want to, and likewise I'll do another bid from the other bidder right now. So all of the bidding is in real time. They don't need to refresh their screens in order to see the bids, and you can put in a live bid. So right now they're not this person's not the current bidder. So let's say they want to jump the bidding up to $40. They can do that provided the bid is greater than or equal to is actually greater than the current bid, and so it confirms, asks you to confirm, and so now they've got a bid for $40. And if that other person puts in a maximum bid of say $50, so I'm just placing this for the other person on another screen as a maximum bid for $50. It'll bid for that person automatically. So when I go ahead and bid now again, you'll see it took my $42 bid, but bid for that other person. It's asking me to place a bid for $44. I'll do that, and it's bid for the other person as well. So that'll continue to do that until we exceed the $50. And so this one is going to go to the first one because they already had one for $50, so it's incremented ours to $52. So it's very simple to to do the bidding on the online auctions. And if there are descriptions, of course, they can see the description here. If there were any special terms, there are none on this occasion, they could see them here. And the other thing they can do is if they really need to know some interesting aspect about them, for example, I'm just typing in, do they swivel? So they can send this question, and you get a notice that a question has come in on your to-do list, and you can go ahead and you can answer that question. And the answer and the question will be posted on the public site here. But the person who posted the question will get an email directly. So they can also use this little feature to email their friends and let them know that they might be interested in. They just type in the email address and click on send. So there's a few little features here that, and they can add them to their lot watch, for example. And from the lot watch, they'll be able to go and see the items that they're specifically looking at. And I think the lot watch, from what I recall, is over here. So if we go to my lot watch, then we'll see the items that have been put in my lot watch. And from here, I can just drill down and continue to do my bidding from here. So very simple online bidding process. And this buy now, for example, at the bottom here, we can buy it now. And the reason it varies every now and again, every second actually, it varies the price slightly. It's only the sense is that there was a lawsuit at the time that this was built that prevented people from using the phrase buy now if it was a fixed price. So we just varied the price to avoid that. So there's no problem there. And if we do buy now, then of course it asks you to confirm, and then it'll go ahead and close that lot because it's now been purchased by me. I will get a notice in the email by email that I'm the lot winner, and I can come in and pay, or I can pay online. And also, if I've put a maximum bid in there and somebody exceeds my maximum bid, then I'll get an email warning me of that, and then I can come in and log in and place another bid. So very simple online auctions, and very effective, have been for many years. Thank you.